Fariborz Sepehrnia. Fariborz Sepehrnia. In the name of Khuda, in the name of Allah, in the name of Ahura Mazda, in the name of God, in the name of Yawee, Jehova, Rahman, Dios, and whatever name which is a great blessed name of God Almighty that you call God upon, I open up this program in the name of God Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege and an honor for me to be here once again. I would like to say that I had lots of emails from people from all around the world. They were very interested in this program and in this subject. And I would like to welcome all of you to Invitation to Peace. I'm your host, Fariborz Sepehrnia. In this segment of the program, I would like to briefly recap the last program that we discussed so we can actually understand what our objectives and what our goals are in this program. As I had mentioned before, the main idea behind this TV program is an interfaith program. Interfaith program meaning that we would like to invite all of the people around the world who believe in any faith or any cultures or any ideologies that they may have. They're invited to join our program and give us a hand. We are very, very interested to inform people that we would love to build bridges of understanding between our communities because I believe by opening up these bridges, opening up to each other, we can eliminate a lot of our tension, diffuse a lot of these tensions that are happening in the world, and be able to offer a better way, which is peace and prosperity instead of death and destruction. And the main idea would be to unite the children of Adam because after all, we're all children of God as well, or we're all servants of God. We're also children of Adam and Eve. Under that umbrella, we all should unite together and also respect one another, have tolerance for one another, and learn as much as we can about each other. Because the more we know about each other, the more we tend to see that how much our similarities are and how much greater our commonalities are instead of all of our differences. So the main objective is to grow in faith, grow in knowledge, and grow in all of our activities as much as that we can. In this segment regarding the interfaith that I was going to emphasize on, just wanted to briefly say that since we opened up our Interfaith Center in Carson, California, it's called IIT, International Institution of Tolerance. Since we opened up in the past 3 months, we have had about 8 interfaith activities. We have had a lot of people from the communities, from the churches and synagogues that have attended to our center, and they have been very pleased that we're all getting together and respecting one another. And I think that is something that we all need today in the world. I'm sure most of us in the world are really tired of death and destruction. We're all tired of people out there who are attacking our faiths, people out there who are defaming our religions and defaming our prophets and defaming our beliefs. This is the time that we need to step up and to eradicate it by offering a better solution to the people, by trying to unite them and educate them. As I said before, the biggest root, the biggest evil in the world is ignorance. The other thing also I used to think that everybody used to say that that money is the root of all evil. But in fact, I think lack of money is the root of all evil. That's why people end up doing evil, because due to that process right there. So a lot of these things have to be pointed out, let the people know. Last year, in the month of Ramadan, we had a beautiful feasting period that we broke the fast. We had about 10 Christian people who had attended the Islamic Center of South Bay, Masjid Al-Nur, And there were about 10. They were actually also fasting, and they were Christians. And it was an honor to see that there are faithful people out there, even though they follow their own path, but they still have a lot in common with the Muslims, as well as the Jewish community. So they all came, and they were all fasting, and they all broke their fast. So that is so beautiful to see that people are connecting together. The other thing I was going to mention, I just heard a day or two ago that people from the Jewish community had also attended some other Islamic centers for the breaking of the fast and having dinner. That is very beautiful to see that people are opening up to each other and loving each other on the basis of being the family of Adam, or family of God, if you will, and based on that we all believe in God and the last day, and respect one another despite the fact what our differences or what our views are. We just have to have tolerance for one another based on that. The interfaith community needs to grow. I had also mentioned it's very important that no matter what faith you follow, it's always important to invite others and educate them. If you have a Christian neighbor, or if you have a Muslim neighbor, or if you have a Baha'i neighbor, you have a Zoroastrian neighbor, it doesn't matter who they are. Our duty is, if you read all the books, any books that you read, that heavenly books and other books that are here, have always told us is you treat your neighbor as the way you want to be treated, and you're supposed to be good and